What's going on, you guys? Jacob Doty here, back for another vlog, and today I have a new angle. Totally jacked this from Alex. We were texting and I got his angle and his settings for his GoPro, so I totally stole them. This one is the super view, so it's a little bit more wide angle. I'm heading out to run some errands as always. Took the 5.0. You know, I have the daily driver, but I like to take the 5.0 here and there. Something that came to my attention, and it's like all over Instagram and Facebook right now, and like the Coyote groups, is it's about Nate Ryder. And I've been cool with Nate Ryder, like we've DM'd each other and stuff. Even back when he had the 3-valve, which is insane that he got $25,000 for a freaking 3-valve. If you guys want to buy my car, it's up for sale. It's $50,000. We had to make that light as well. But yeah, like I was saying, my car's for sale, $50,000 if anybody wants it, because with that kind of logic, I mean, it's only logical with that kind of logic that this car is worth 50 grand. We're about to hit up on the freeway, run some errands, like I said, and I just want to talk about the whole stuff. If you're not familiar, let me give you guys some background on what all happened with Nate Ryder and Lund Tuning. And I'm going to give my thoughts on it. You know, my opinion is my opinion, and it doesn't really mean much, but I feel like I have some value because I'm in that realm and I do the same stuff with cars and especially Mustangs. So let's go ahead and dive into the background. We'll dive into the background after I give it the beans on this freeway on-ramp, but we'll see, because I have a Jeep in front of me and he's not really going to make these turns very fast. Got a truck. Yeah, truck. Yeah, so those are my pulls there to start it off good. Let's get to the background as we cruise along on the freeway a bit. We're talking about Nate Ryder. He hit up Alex, which is Yellow Douchebag. He's got like a channel himself called Yellow Douchebag. He has this character, and his name's Alex Flores or Alejandro Flores or something like that. Alex, whatever. He's got a personality. He's crude. He's funny. He has very good tips on Mustangs, mod motors, stuff like that. And he's a tuner for Lund Racing. I'm currently tuned by Lund Racing, and I paid full price for it. But with Nate, he has this short block he's building or long block he's building for his Shelby, and he was wondering about tuning using Alex, because Alex has a YouTube presence, would understand the marketing side of YouTube and how it can play out. However, I think that there was an issue in the way that Nate came at him. Basically, Nate said, "How would you like to tune my 1500 horsepower car?" Which again, it's not 1500 horsepower yet. The thing is in pieces. I think the motor's out. It's getting wide bodied. It's a rolling chassis right now, but he's planning on it, so that's fine. He has a vision for it. However, Alex, he responded back basically that, it's the other way around. It's not, would I like to tune your car? It's, would you like a tune from us? Because Lund is a very well-established tuner in the Mustang world. There's no doubt about that. I mean, anybody could Google search, look up top Mustang tuners, and it's going to come up with like Lund, AED, Palm Beach Dyno, all those people right there. Those are just like the staples. And then it's kind of just pick the sauce you want to throw on your car. And they all have their own, records and time set where it's the first fastest NA this and whatever, right? All that really doesn't matter if you're mainly a street car guy like me, so whatever. Just got really back and forth because Nate was kind of told no by Alex, because he was like, "Look, dude, we don't need help selling our tunes. There's a Boss 302, which you guys may have saw, that red one." He's like, "We don't need help selling our tunes, dude. These things fly off the shelves. We're already backlogged with orders. Why do we need you to help sell tunes?" Because Nate, under the impression that he helped sell Lido tunes, another tuner, but that was for 3-valve, so it really didn't matter too much for Coyotes. But regardless, it's just the battle of the sponsoree and the sponsorer. So the person that's trying to look for a product for free or a discount in order to, in exchange, market that and get more customers. Alex saw his product as being tuning and not needing any marketing, and Nate saw it as he had such a good following and so many followers that he couldn't say no because he has so much good marketing. And I'm sorry, I'm throwing my hand around a lot. I'm a hand talker. And I'm not meaning to point at you guys. I just use my hands a lot. And I think there was a miscommunication in the way that Nate did it. He came at him through Instagram comments, which this thread went on for like 150 comments, which is insane to me. I mean, it's just a bunch of beef back and forth for really no reason. And, you know, it all comes down to having an ego. I think Nate just came at it with a little too much ego, maybe a lot of ego. And I think you just have to stay humble in that sense, because yeah, he got 25 grand for his 3-valve. That probably boosted his ego a bit, because he's like, I can sell anything. I can sell ice to a snowman, you know, that type of thing. So I can understand that, but he's got to kind of settle down a little bit. He's also claiming he's got a 1,000 horsepower car that someone else built, blah, 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 which is fine. Have someone else take the hit on the parts and buy used. That's no big deal. I'm not even mad about that. I bought my car used with quite a lot of stuff done too, so I can't even be a hypocrite about that. And then Alex had his whole fan base, and then Nate had his whole fan base, and it was just a huge thing. And I basically just came in and said, this whole thing is stupid. You guys are arguing for really no reason. Nate, take the no the way you should and just be like, okay, cool. Well, you know, if we're not going to work together, and that way maybe we can work out a deal in the future or something like that. And then Alex, you just came at him like he's a punk kid and you're looking down to him. And you know, where does my opinion hold weight? It doesn't. This is just my opinion as an onlooker and somebody that is also tuned by Lund, has a Mustang, and makes YouTube videos. Somewhat qualified to talk about this because even I have reached out to Lund when I was doing the Boss 302 intake manifold. But the way I did it was I paid for my tuning, and I have all the receipts. Like I have these emails because I checked on them. I paid for my tuning. I then said, you know, hey, I'm going to be tuning my car. I have the Boss 302. Here's my car specs. I also have a YouTube channel. I can't wait to start, you know, rolling with the tune, and then I'll make a YouTube video of how to load the tune, the tuning process, and the install and all that, right? And then they replied back, who I think was John Nardi, which I think is one of the upper end guys over there at Lund. He responded back and just said, hey, cool channel, good deal about showing it off. And it was clear that I put it on the table. They weren't really going for it. They weren't really trying to bite. Again, they probably sell plenty of tunes without my help. And so they just left it. But I didn't get all butthurt about it and go after them and say, man, they don't understand the value of my marketing, and I have all these people. And I think that's where the ego came in, and I can see right down the middle and see how influencing does definitely make a huge help for businesses, but not all businesses need the influencer's help. One of the examples for me is those Fred's Parts deck lids that you guys like. I have it on my car. It's the black deck lid with the GT badge. Dude, that guy, I reached out to him. I was pretty new. I just got the car actually like a few months ago. He took a leap of faith with me and gave me that $250 part for free, and I made the YouTube video on it. Dude, we sold those things out by the hundreds, and I think we hit a couple thousand, to be honest, because they were sold out for so long, so much that you guys were commenting down on that video and saying like, hey, I can't find it, does anyone else sell it? And it was like exclusive through his own site. I think now CJ Pony Parts sells them for him. But yeah, like that was a huge win. And I do the same thing for Liquid X. I have a code that you guys can save money on, and I get to see some of the statistics of like how many things have been sold and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, social media influencing can definitely help. There's no doubt about it. I've gotten plenty of things discounted on this car, and that's kind of why I still run these stickers that you guys can maybe see here and there on the back. Just supporting those brands. These are all marketing tactics, you know, because it does work. It's a new wave of marketing. Not everyone sees it, and not every brand needs it. So I think that's the really good blend of social media marketing and presenting yourself is, first of all, don't send it all through Instagram comments, and we're coming to a stop. Don't send it all through Instagram comments. Go through email, like professional. I think that was a mistake. The emails are way more professional than just saying like, hey, really love the product. Let's rock, you know, let's do something together. I want to rock this part. You know, that's not the right way. I would come at them with a full proposal, which I'm sure Nate's done before. I've done it before, where you go about, you know, showing off your statistics, your demographic, how you intend to make a video, you know, kind of give the vision and, you know, fill in the gaps that they may not see, because they're going to hear, yeah, I'm going to make a video, but let's make the video about this, show off this feature and how it can improve the customer by this. And that's really the value that you're making, is you're connecting the dots beyond the reviews that are just on their site. But that's enough about the whole Nate Rider thing. I just wanted to touch in on that because I've been DM'd a ton about it. Yeah, it's just, you know, I think coming right down the middle, I think both sides kind of came at it aggressively, and then it doesn't help the whole fan bases came at each other, and that was funky. Oh man, I just missed the exit. Oh, there's so much traffic on that exit. Huge mistake. Absolutely giant mistake. All right, well, I go ahead and fix this mistake. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, then please comment, like, subscribe, middle of the turn, and I'll see you guys next time.